Can tennis records vary between ATP and WTA tours? Have you ever wondered if tennis records are the same for both the Association of Tennis Professionals and the Women's Tennis Association? The answer is yes, they can vary quite a bit. Let's break down why that happens. First, the ATP governs men's professional tennis, while the WTA manages women's professional tennis. Both organizations operate under the International Tennis Federation, but they have different ranking systems and tournament structures. This leads to variations in records and statistics. One major difference lies in the ranking systems and points allocation. Both tours use a rolling 52-week point system that reflects player performance. However, the number of tournaments counted and the points awarded can differ. The WTA rankings consider a player's best 16 tournament results, which include all for Grand Slam events and mandatory WTA 1000 events. There is also an optional 17th tournament if the player qualifies for the WTA finals. The ATP follows a similar approach, but the categories and points awarded vary. Next, let's talk about tournament structure. The ATP Tour is divided into three main tiers: ATP Masters 1000, ATP 500, and ATP 250 events. In contrast, the WTA Tour has 5 tiers, with tournaments classified by the total points awarded to the winner, such as WTA 1000, 500, and 250. This difference in tournament categories affects how ranking points are distributed, which in turn influences the records players set. Another factor is prize money and tournament conditions. Historically, there have been differences between the tours, although there have been efforts to create parity, especially at Grand Slam events. Additionally, variations in tournament balls and other regulations can impact match play and player performance records. Finally, it is important to note that the ATP and WTA maintain separate records for men's and women's tennis. This means statistics like most titles, match wins, and ranking milestones are tracked independently. As a result, records are specific to each gender's professional circuit and cannot be directly compared across the tours. In summary, the differences in organizational structure, ranking systems, tournament categories, and prize money all contribute to the variations in tennis records between the ATP and WTA tours. So, when looking at tennis statistics, it is essential to consider these distinctions to truly understand player performance and achievements.